me, Earl, and I didn't really have much to talk about because I have a pretty boring life, so I came up with a plan for today's video, but I did have one thing to say. I got a haircut, and I like it. It feels nice. But for today's video, I found this thing, and it's got a bunch of random ass questions, and I'm gonna answer some of them, as long as they're appropriate. Or I find them suitably funny if they are inappropriate. Okay, the first question is, if you had $1 million in the bank, would you withdraw it in $1 bills? Yes, I would. What is the probability that everyone in the UK or US picks the same numbers for the lottery? Probably pretty good, I don't know. Ooh, this one. Why don't guys like/want to date me? Probably because you're asking questions like that on the internet. Have you ever been to China? No, I have not. How old were you when you learned to swim? Like, really young. I took swimming lessons, started them when I was like 4, so somewhere around there. Do you believe the earth is flat? Yes. No. That's ignorant. What is your favorite song? I don't know. I should have read that one before I said it. Do you feel uncomfortable if someone who you don't know is physically close to you? Depends on who that somebody is. Oh, I have to load another page. Just a second. If you were born left-handed, would you try to change to right-handed? No, that sounds really hard. And like a lot of left-handed people are ambidextrous anyway, so they can just go back and forth. Can you name all of the 7 dwarfs? No, I don't think so. What nickname would you give someone who has multiple personalities? I don't know why that question is out there to be asked. I don't know who needs the answer to that question, but I can't nickname somebody just off that. That seems rude. What is the longest amount of time you've ever stayed awake? Probably around 60 to 70 hours, but I have sleep issues sometimes and can't sleep. Is it bad to have an affair with a 33-year-old man, me being 22? I mean, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't be having an affair with a 33-year-old man, but that's just me. Why do living things die? DNA, the replication, and it's just how the world works. If your town flooded over and you could drive through the sunken buildings, and you could dive through the sunken buildings, what would you try to retrieve? I think I'd go to the bank and get some money. Maybe I'm a bad person, but are they gonna come and get it out from under the water? I don't think so. What was your favorite present last Christmas? My new camera, wherever it's at, even though I don't really use it that much. How many regular sized hot dogs could you eat in one sitting? Probably like a lot, because I can eat a lot of food, but that's unhealthy, so 6 or 7. What is your least favorite place you have ever visited and why? funeral home, 'cause it stinks all weird. What is your favorite sport? Basketball. Does growing old scare you? Frack, yes. Who doesn't that scare? I'm over 5 minutes now, so I put in a good enough effort. DFTBA.